Let's make sure I'm actually connected here. Oh, that's right, I gotta use the middle. It's been a while. Okay.
One of those puzzle boxes that Knuckles left. You can never really know how each little gear is turning, but you know that it works nonetheless. The Wing of Merlin, I believe, is one of
Got this down.
that truly exist. The Golem, I don't know. Merlin was a believer that his king,
Just a second. I am switching something really quick.
he's only ever loyal to that one person. That's what made Merlin so dangerous.
Let's try
He
this.
believed that no magic
There we go.
could exist.
I'm just so used to my camera being a certain way. Thought I could try a different thing, but it's... I don't like it. So.
A powerful wizard. He was also a believer that
There we go.
magic was a problem. And so he tried to stand out.
I may have a little bit of a background today.
The Golem
So we've got company over.
his attempts to try to bring his king back to life. It could also have been his attempt to maintain his own life until Arthur was resurrected. Or the Golem could not exist at all. I tell you all of this because you are at the heart of all of this death. Whether or not you were approached on purpose, the person who had and made them imperious, regardless if that was intentional, you interacted with him, meaning that you are part of this. I am not going to be the one
Erica.
to go looking for the Wing, but I believe if anyone was to find it, you would have the most significant chance. Last thing,
Okay, are you ready?
Merlin.
Mummy and I met many, many years ago in a place called Delphi House.
And Dumbledore will
She
turn
was a
around.
nurse. I was a doctor.
Yeah, I'm gonna play
At night,
Erica again. Hi.
To the stores.
Good to see you again.
She'd tell me about the future.
I'm
Wonderful things.
gonna try a different method.
Things only she could see.
It's gonna be
I told her about the
as...
past. About a great priestess.
Gonna have her be as difficult as possible this time around. See, just to see what happens.
Stare into the fire and see the future. I used to tell her she was magic. Just like the priestess.
Like, thank God, but also,
Yeah, how'd that go? Did you say anything to him?
But you're gonna have to prove it.
Or I don't know if you visited him or not yet.
Pick your photograph. Pick your favorite.
Was making a major action this life.
Now, close your eyes. Focus your mind. And conjure.
Ah, good for you. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Now find your room again.
I had a feeling.
See if you can guess where your favorite is. See? Magic.
I'm glad to hear that.
Remember that.
It's gonna be maybe a little tough with the quarantine going on, but you know.
Part of you.
he turns around and says, the room is gone.
Oh, good for you. That's always exciting.
If you could stare into the fire and see
New
the future,
territory.
what do you think you'd see?
Should be good. It's always better if you're friends first. Because then you at least know each other. Yeah, I'm rooting for you guys. I don't know him, so I'm rooting for you. Hope it all goes well. Gotta do the gruesome parts. Daryl, okay. Is he the same grade as you? Yeah. That works out better anyway. Oh, there you go.
Or rather, the idea of several secret spaces.
It's nice when you're in the same grade, because then it's just, it works out better because you're on the same schedule. You don't have to worry about somebody aging out. At least not as much.
He could not deny the magical potency.
I knew what you meant. You're good.
It is strongly believed that he was a Mormon.
I cannot get over how big her eyes are.
Merlin was thought
Let's
to
go
be
just a
the most powerful. But if he is immortal, why have we not seen him for hundreds of years? I shared
What
this.
happened to him?
No one really knows.
They are. She looks
I
such
believe
like
it
a
is
doll.
abundantly possible that
Like she's pretty,
does
but her
walk
eyes
the
are
earth with us
huge.
still, but he has chosen the life of a hermit, just awaiting his king to come back.
They're very expressive.
I'm not convinced that all of this has anything to do with him directly, but perhaps someone has found some secret that he buried away here.
So I'm partly on here to play Erica,
They're using,
partly on here just to kind of hang out.
again, Merlin was not an inherently he just had very
Oh, good for you. Did you get the color too?
and who should probably rule.
You should probably keep it.
Nice.
It is in the nature of Slytherins to find order in a very specific way designed by their own
Get
minds.
flipped off by the neighbor.
Interesting about
Cool.
Merlin is that he never, not once, ever desired to rule himself. He wanted to help someone else.
Did you get it colored too, or just the cut?
We'll get back to the top again.
Oh yeah, I think she is too.
I'm gonna ask you about Abraham's
They will be notified. I doubt the effects of the mentors will be able to nullify their grief for long.
I really like the drawing scene. I'm not sure.
I will have to share the information almost immediately.
I was either gonna play this or Okami. Can't believe you got your haircut, or dating, or both. I mean, that's a lot of change in one go.
Who was the other one?
Charlie Weasley. Second year. Gryffindor.
Ugh, the box.
Very odd. That's such a young one.
Yeah. Well,
Also very
I don't
young.
think I've ever seen this actress in anything, but she does a really great job with this. Ugh.
And he'll actually like return to like approaching you and go like put a finger up. He's like, "Oh, that does tickle on
Miss Mason,
an idea that I had."
I'm Sergeant Blake,
The room
the lead
disappeared,
investigator on this
and I
case.
returned to investigate. But Minerva told me that there was a bowl of human
Can I see that?
within.
Yes.
No.
I told you.
Here's my
earlier.
first
Try to
thing.
get back.
I was told it by the river.
The blood. There is
You draw this a lot.
blood magic.
Let me give you this
It's
talisman
Greek, isn't it?
and
The Delphic Epsilon.
cover it in
Sounds
blood.
like your father.
How do you know that?
And incredibly
I read your
powerful.
father's file. I had to.
If the golem, if it exists, if it is believed to exist, it is very possible that such a thing would be
The hand belonged to a Kal Jahar.
by wizarding blood.
You worked at Delphi House? I believe you
If such a
visited there
thing
with
was
your father.
necessary, it would make sense to go for any Slytherins. Or someone like Charlie Weasley because his family
Go
is
relevance, I guess.
What does this have to do with me?
Slytherins find
Your father's case was never solved.
I was either gonna play this or Okami, but I'm
He
also
found a
on here
Delphi
just
house
to
with a man called
kinda
Lucius
just chill.
Flowers. We think he might be a target too.
But that's my birth.
Look, we're keeping watch over at Delphi House. Protection detail.
You'll keep
I'll
his
be
eyes
leading
on
the
you for
investigation from there. Right now,
a few seconds
it's the
longer,
safest place for you too.
No, it's not.
and then he'll turn it back. And he'll make his way back down the hallway.
I look back over.
They don't really give you an option. You just have to go.
I will take that as a sign of
You do not run across Dumbledore again on your way up to the hospital wing. And when you arrive, Poppy will say, "You just missed the headmaster. He was looking for you."
I didn't miss it, I'll do.
I did have a question, and that was I have played Spider-Man already. I played it on the easiest
Oh,
level.
you're in.
Is would bumping up the level
I had a
be worth it to watch? Because I'm not that great at it at the friendly level.
and
But I can stream me trying to do the harder stuff.
clearly as possible.
She listens rapidly to the information shared, especially
I would emphasize what that like.
the academia behind Merlin. She's like actually fascinated. And then she's talking about what
Oh, really?
she's like, I've never even heard of that.
So, like, you almost told him in front of a bunch of people?
The way he,
The
Wow.
blood is inherently magical.
Hey,
but it's almost like he's describing it like a fuel.
Yeah.
They're probably out for a smoke.
I guess.
that's usually
Wait,
how it
I'll
goes,
go
though.
check.
Don't. One way or another.
I don't think that was
Like, they knew how you felt, or knew how he felt, or both?
I want to catch up with Valen too.
Oh yeah, she's inside consoling crying woman.
Go ahead and go into the wing.
She says like, oh, she's just like, bye.
And I'm
That's
literally-
funny.
I'm literally gonna turn around
I'm surprised
and
nobody
like,
played Matchmaker.
Oh, I'm not family. I'll come in.
I think
I'll come in. But you enter the hospital wing,
Yeah, that's.
and it's
It always surprises me when I learn, like, oh yeah, I knew that he had feelings, or I knew you had feelings. If you knew both sides had feelings, why didn't you just kind of encourage that?
sorry, immersion.
Okay, this time I'm gonna go down the hall
And
and
not
see
crying
the
woman.
masks.
Covered a bit because Minerva is consoling a young Hermione Weasley. Arthur is not there, and Charlie Weasley is actually awake, and he's just like,
So they nudged, they were
Mom,
encouraging you guys very subtly.
I'm fine. And she's like, Charlie, man, you're so brave, and you're so reckless. Why were you reckless? And he's like, I was
Hey,
trying to
high school's an awkward time. Not everybody knows how to
help."
figure it out. Let's look at the fox.
I would say a true Gryffindor, fine Gryffindor.
Yeah, I have a fan. And his mom will look at you, and she's like,
Not everyone knows what to say.
anyway.
I bet you do.
Minerva will turn towards you, and she's like, this is a family situation. It is outside.
These masks are just creepy.
What are you doing?
I'm just being a creeper. Don't mind
Put
me.
that down.
It's
not yours.
He said he was with
Charlie will have heard this, and he's like,
Ouch. No record of her anywhere.
Skeletor hurts like a bitch. And then Molly will say, Charlie. Charlie's like, I'm
I see you found someone.
and really
I guess I
hurt,
should have just stayed put.
but also great. Do you have any sort of sugary
He's a
sweet?
creep.
I really could use like anything sugary.
It's late.
Off of this medication.
With a headache.
Mm.
He's got every reason to be on
It's also
edge.
great.
Well, stay positive.
I'm Sergeant Blake.
Like,
enjoy your relationship, and the biggest piece of advice I can give you is communicate.
Sergeant Blake, I'm Rosa Ballard. I suppose you already know Chief Inspector?
Well, I've seen a lot of relationships go down because people aren't talking and assume things and go off of that.
It's okay.
And you're welcome.
Come on. I'll show you the way.
Hurting himself.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Going to a bit.
I suppose you don't remember me.
It'll be normal if it tapers off, so don't freak
I
out.
worked with your
But-
father.
Oh, has he?
I used to look after you when you were little.
As in, like, his face, his hair, or his personality?
It's okay. I was
When she says that,
much prettier back then.
I'm gonna actually like instantly react.
Anyway, this is you. You might recognize it.
Molly arrived as soon as we let her know Charlie's condition. She saw Hatham be carried in.
Mr. Steinbeck, the night manager, will be downstairs if you need anything.
You suspect that
Oh, he might have been working out. A lot of people have been doing that. Like, with nothing else to do, and you're stuck inside, might as well work out. Nice.
sharing this information prematurely. It was direct.
And, you know, puberty be like that for boys. I often think they have it easy.
I want to roll. I don't know if I have to roll or not, but I want to see if that was a clear touch. Because I was referencing it Molly knew about the
Oh, that's good. That's, I mean, depending where you are in the world, construction's really lucrative right now.
the lad like hurting himself.
Oh, I see.
There's a large portion of construction workers who are older
Her way of
and
diverting, like,
working past the point that they really should still be working.
or if that was just like taking
And there's no one there to take over because everyone's been encouraged to go to college. So,
9 or 20.
yeah,
You know
if you can do
that
construction,
that
that's a good thing.
Honorable to divert you from saying imperious curse.
Sorry, hair caught in the glasses.
Legit. Okay. I am going to take notes of that.
Hey, you've got some
Like,
time.
a very respectful, like,
I'm in college now. I'm going really slow.
to leave the room and
Oh, do
stop
you?
Charlie,
Where do you want to go to school?
because we're kind of fun with that guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Good guy. And then I'm going to not necessarily go out of my way to peek at Hatham's corner, but like I'm going to notice it as I'm walking by. Just like, you know, see if there's a or if it's all completely veiled.
It's all completely veiled. However, there is a crack for people to walk through.
Right. I want to. In my I leave, and I make sure that
Look under the bed. Uncle Lucy got you something. It should keep you out of trouble.
Do you know what you want to do?
You sleep surprisingly well, considering that everything that's happened. In the morning, you find that you have barely moved during the night. In other words, that
It won't happen, whether you believe you can or you can't.
shall we say.
Either way, you're right.
And in the morning, if the news is broken that somebody died last night, you are not involved, you are not mentioned, Poppy is not mentioned, not even McGonagall is mentioned.
this is
Yes. Well, they're detailed as far as who it was.
A little story time on my end. Oh, there you go.
It's just like you.
That all students are to receive the option.
I can tell you this right now as an adult who has had to kind of back to things that I liked. pick one of those. If you're passionate about it, hold on to it and go for it.
I'm curious
Okay? At the very least, whatever you end up doing, hold on to the other one on the back, on the side.
Like this, but I'm staying here because their stupid heroic hearts are taken to death. But the younger students are just like, but I'm scared.
any third year pluses
Yeah.
with that sentiment of I need
Good
to
for you.
stay,
I have zero
or
fashion
any of them
sense
not.
at all. I'm a jeans and t-shirt person.
Say that one more time.
Any of the ones with the sentiment of I need to stay because of their stupid heroic youngness
Nice.
or whatever.
Good for you.
Are any of them not in the dueling club?
Most of the dueling, actually, I will say pretty much the entire dueling club.
If you're
is
popping
staying.
by,
Yeah.
feel free to say hello. Let me
What
know.
about the ones?
Or pop in the chat.
Are they deciding to stay?
Most of the.
Because I'm
Oh,
gonna
this chick.
No. Not the carpet.
Most of the
It's
student
clean.
body
Both
is
other
staying
times I have
Hogwarts.
walked around to be
The first
nice.
2 years
I'm
for
just
the
gonna be a
students,
jerk and walk
I would
across.
say about half of the first and second years.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
Kirsty,
I love jean jackets.
Kirsty, I said you could help, but if you're going to be cleaning, I need to be here with you.
Give some heroic
No cleaning without supervision.
action, and they're not in the dueling club. I'm gonna see.
It's hard to be the jerk in this game. I'm not a mean person, but I'm gonna try.
That is specifically a
I love jean
trait
jackets specifically
that
because
you
they provide like 6 pockets for me usually.
If you're feeling even more inspired to do
And when you
do
have
this, I'm pretty
female
sure, because
jeans.
your first class of the day is Defense Against the Dark Arts.
How?
And it happens like
There's no
8
pocket
p.m.
room.
Is that you?
After breakfast. Do you have breakfast?
Yes,
wanna come
I
here
do.
and talk
Of
about
course
it?
I have breakfast.
Come on,
Also, you
Toby.
load up on
I'm
cheesy
trying to
eggs
play.
and bacon, and you're just like,
Yeah,
damn,
Leave the
I'm
girl
getting
alone.
Broccoli too, beans,
Whatever.
all that.
tortillas.
Poppy?
And then Poppy and you barely speak,
Over here.
but you see Theodore off yonder, and he waves to you.
I like that.
Don't mind
He's
her.
like-
She's got emotional problems.
He makes his way out,
Or even
and
die,
you
you know.
make your way down the hallway. Poppy joins you in the
She
Defense Against the
seems
Dark Arts
nice.
hallway. It's her
Yeah.
elective.
Oh,
And
That's
odd.
not her
you
fault.
guys
I blame
enter.
society.
Do you have a kind of dance you like to do
The answer, I
Take a
specifically?
seat, let me show you
Or just
something.
everything?
It's a little weird, isn't it?
Everything about
See this
is
bit?
very weird.
It's simple. 4 notes.
No.
I want to steal Erica's
You'll draw
sweater.
sitting here when there's somebody in this castle that could legitimately control it.
I'll do the rest.
It's hard to really know who to point a finger at. Because it'd be easy to point a finger at any Slytherin. But I think that's just bias. But then it was a Slytherin.
Oh yeah, good for you. Good job. All the good things. All the good things.
I know.
Let's
This is
get the best of it.
And here's a traumatic moment. Ugh,
I hold her hand.
that's fantastic.
oh,
Good for you.
she won't even like.
No, well, yeah. I would hope not. I don't do those either.
What are
You
you
realize
doing?
that I just took this class.
Can go.
Spent more time with you.
No cleaning! No cleaning without supervision!
Kirsty! It's okay. They won't mind.
Let's say.
No.
Don't you dare.
It's not loud.
Kirsty,
No.
Kirsty,
Calm down. Calm down. Get off!
Ugh.
Get off me! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Stop struggling. You're making it worse.
Yeah, same. Like,
Though I've heard that pole dancers have intense muscles. Like it's a really good workout. I've heard that. I have not tried it, not even once.
Looking at someone else would come in and defend.
I know Markiplier has.
The finger would stray,
Yeah?
or would you stop feeling and defend yourself?
Erica Mason.
That's where I would go.
Somehow.
You look just like your mother.
I know that.
I get stuff on my glasses so much.
Last time we met, you could barely see over the desk. I'm Lucien Flowers. I set this place up with your father.
I'm gonna play the clueless jerk this time around.
A long time ago. I don't really remember.
I don't blame you for barely remembering today.
Which is probably right next to her.
She watches you walk to your seat. You're just like, oh man, you sit down. She sits right next to you. Oh crap.
I'm gonna make her not know anything, and I'm gonna be as confrontational as possible. Like the last couple times I played this, I had her like helpful, and she was trying to like figure things out. This time I'm just gonna be clueless. She's not. Oh, that's my husband. He has company over. They're playing D&D. That's it. You just have deep voices.
It was your father's. Your mother gave it to him on their wedding day.
I can't really make them go away, so if they're really distracting, please let me know. They are trying. They have deep voices because they're guys.
I just kept hold of it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I was just getting an update from forensics.
If they get too loud, let me know. Because when I checked it, they were pretty like, background noise kind of thing.
There may be some other victims as well that we don't know about.
Are you sure?
There's no public.
What did you think of any other games
Nothing in the press.
you think would be good?
Chances of this being a copycat are extremely low.
But
honestly,
he goes on to say, I
don't have much to go
how
on.
to defend your fellow man.
But Mr. Flowers has a suggestion. It might help you remember the face of your father's killer.
Okay, we're not gonna do the therapy this time
You
around.
had like a room full of like.
No.
Just a little girl.
Right. You're older now. Stronger.
Is she though?
It was developed by your father. It's completely painless.
That can try to defend you and someone next to you or someone specific.
I'm sorry.
Away from
Erica.
I don't know. I'm willing to try any game. I'm kind of. I have a couple games I've played,
Get a description. We can put an end to this.
one vote for Shield.
and most games I have not played because I don't have a lot of experience. I'll check it out.
After your raise, and like Shield, everyone's like,
Is
yeah.
Titanfall 2 one of those you have to play the first one to understand what's going on, or can I just pick up the second one and be good?
Very long and he says,
The fox.
You have to. Intermission.
No, it's so cute. He's so cute, the little foxy. Okay.
Your mother told
Yeah, I'll
me
check it
this
out.
place was her whole life.
I'm really looking forward to when the PS5 comes out too, because then I can play some of the games. I know. I can't have one here. California is super strict on that. Technically can't even have ferrets. But they're adorable. I follow Juniper Fox. I also hear that foxes are really smelly.
How dare you? This is a branch.
I was just a little girl. I didn't have anyone.
I only thought about myself. I was selfish, destructive.
Yeah.
There's no excuse.
No, there's not. I hear they're trying to domesticate foxes more.
To show you something.
But they're also getting floppy ears as they're domesticating them, so they're more like dogs. I know. Sometimes they can be kind of. They make weird noises sometimes.
Oh, I do it.
But they have like a chuckle. It's really cute.
Directly linked to tag up, which if I learn Axia. Thank you for taking that photo.
Alright, polish the thing here.
He teaches you the words.
Also, I can actually say the damn word. Copy.
Okay. I feel like this is a little tedious. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Raise your wand. I'm going to enchant these dishes to fly at you.
What does the fox say?
You must block them with the words.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite.
Salvo.
They've always brought us luck.
The movement is in a counterclockwise circle and point.
Salve Alexia.
Sorry. Sometimes the girls have difficult days.
Some
Yeah,
of us like to keep it buried deep down inside.
I've played D&D before.
Didn't think you'd be up. This is Erica Mason.
They have like a... It's not true D&D. It's like they're doing a Harry Potter hybrid version of it.
I'm taking these to Doc Bella.
It's kind of like an RPG mixed with D&D. Like a it's still tabletop though.
Actually, they're about to serve lunch. It's quite a spread. Why don't you go and grab yourself a bite and maybe meet some of the
All over the ground
Let's
around
go join Gersie. Haven't done that.
I guess I could go with some of the girls.
I'm going to ask Professor Treebottom.
Oh, look, a cake.
No,
Or something a bit more risque at me. I want to try something.
They're watching.
He looks at his desk.
Have the fruit.
Now, he looks over,
I like it when you
he
have
looks
the fruit.
over at the suit of armor over there, and he casts Wingardium Leviosa
What do you mean?
at the helmet, and he's like,
This is different.
They're always watching.
Alright, here we go.
They want to know if we can see what they're hiding.
17
Are
plus
you
5
hungry?
on my dex.
You have to
And
eat.
a 14, which is a crit for me.
If you don't eat, you'll waste away. And we have work to do.
Salve Alexia.
You'll waste away.
explode into several different ribbons and pieces that like shatter on impact
You missed a
around
spot.
you and then radiate out
Here.
and around you. And so they just kind of explode past you, if that makes sense. And they fall toward the ground in a smooth clatter.
What's with their
And
strings?
the feather that was in the cap
We all need to be
floats
kept
up,
safe.
I'm going to catch it.
and you are
Sometimes
able to
from
catch
each
it
other.
with that crit effect.
Sometimes
Oh.
from
Yeah.
You're
ourselves.
able to grab it and go like, "Where's the feather in my cap?" And Poppy's like, "You are unbearable, but you're so funny." Okay.
They get really expressive over there. I'm probably not going to be on super long. You just do the one run through.
No.
Kidding.
He will cast Reparo, and he's like,
They've
"Well,
had this
I
plan.
think you may have learned that
let's
within
jam it.
5 minutes." Then he puts it back onto the suit.
Yeah, when you've got a background in drama, you tend to get a little
They always do.
expressive.
I do
Let's go curious.
Who? Who's coming?
They're all part of it. If you saw the flowers, you'd know.
Assist your fellow 16 in learning this spell, including a couple other inserts that are in there that actually accept.
I have to be
your
good or they'll
assistance.
hurt him.
Some of those
This is way different.
I want to do something.
You know you're not supposed to have the door closed.
It's okay. The mop fell, but I fixed it. Erica was helping.
Oh, I don't know where everything is.
Oh, they still do the shooting drill thing.
Look under the pillow.
We used to do, I think it's every 15 seconds.
What are you doing?
the choice of
Sometimes they come at night.
Yeah.
They think I'm sleeping, but I know. Look under the pillow. You'll see.
Yeah, but the schools are only doing what they can. It sucks to do it, but
on target. Alright, it says around.
in the end, they're just trying to make sure everyone's safe.
I'm gonna make it target sustained.
Dear,
Not working right now.
Oh, so she does the same one over and over? What the heck?
I like the rabbits best. They're my favorite.
But also physical items, like the stuff we throw in the like, so physical stuff.
Yeah, they try to drill it into you because they don't know who missed the last one, probably, and if you've got a substitute.
What are you doing?
Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. It's from Doc Ballard.
I don't want it.
Little housewarming present.
You keep it.
Perfume.
No.
No, thank you. I don't need it.
You're hauled up in a makeshift bedroom in a mental hospital.
I remember getting
Trust me,
braces
this
off.
will make your life better.
Really? It's okay, I'm fine.
Getting braces off, though, is almost as worse as getting it on.
Do me a favour and just take it. You can always toss it when I'm done.
Okay, bye. Your teeth are so sore after getting them off. Let's spin it. That's always the worst when you get sick during Christmas break or any other break. Like, oh man. Though it's not any better when you're sick during school either, because then you're sick and trying to deal with, you know, keeping up with the schoolwork. Gosh dang it, even when I try to avoid the perfume, there's no getting away from it.
When I tell them that I'm like horrifically sorry to hear about it.
They like accept it, but like don't show a lot of like emotional connection through the correspondence. They're like, yeah.
And I'm going to.
Oh man, I hated it so much. But then you're like, yay, I can actually, you know, chew a now and later, or you know, have a caramel apple without things getting stuck. Though I had the wire with, and I complete with rubber bands, mind
Look
you.
what a cat dragged in. Where the hell have you been? I've been looking everywhere.
Yeah,
You've got mail.
I was too.
Expensive.
Now they've got that whole Invisalign thing. I'm like, guys, why couldn't you come up with that when I was younger? Had a mouthful of metal for years.
Jesus, it's hideous.
Be careful.
Okay. And spazzing.
Hannah!
I forget how long I had mine. I had retainers, I had braces, I had the springs, and then I had rubber bands. It's just... To this day, I still have an arch in my mouth. They just say, oh, that's permanent. I'm like, thanks. Wish you could have told me that before.
Yeah, you never really talked to these guys before. And
My mouth was jacked up, though.
friendships, and so you're really shooting in the dark.
But it's such a relief to get those off when you're done.
Still trying to get a description of the sender.
You know that the habit is for you to walk.
Take a look at this.
Copy of potions downstairs.
No.
And pick up free period.
Don't want to.
That's Carl Steinbeck's place, the night manager.
You walk her down to the dungeons, and your heart starts to thrum because
Got
you're
a team
back
there
in the
now.
place where you were yesterday. You're just like,
He's missing.
Why did he have that symbol tattooed on his arm?
It used to be on the sign out front. This is from the Temple of Apollo at Delphi in Greece. Their motto was, know thyself. Your dad thought he'd be
Okay.
good for us too.
It's my way of saying
After he
what's
died, we took the signs down, but Carl's tattoo remained.
I'm glad.
Not me.
Go.
Is he dead?
Is he dead?
It's gonna be hard, but we both know you're not.
There's no body,
Happy hunting.
but it doesn't look good.
Do you hear that there's a tattoo museum where they keep people's tattoos after they die?
All you have to do is turn right, walk about 5 meters, and then look
Yeah,
slightly
it's
down the hall to
kind
your left.
of creepy.
What you see
But they have the
is the
skin.
doorway again.
Like
And
they
once
somehow
again,
managed to
it's kind of
preserve.
not
Yeah,
straddled
it's
the
gross.
light.
You don't
few
touch
feet
it, but
down the hallway, there's another slither in. It's kind of like looking at a paper, and then like
it's
referencing
a
a
gift
book,
from Lucian.
and then looking at the paper. Basically, that there's another person in the hallway.
It makes sense though. Like,
Before my father died.
the tattoo artist put so much time and effort trying to get it onto
We used to
you
spend
that
so much time here, there weren't any other children. I always tried to smuggle her some toys.
When your hand touches the door,
the reason they're doing it, they say, is for like historical purposes to see the evolution of the tattoo over time.
Make sure there's nothing else missing.
Yeah,
My apologies.
You can grab some extra clothes.
I don't
Whatever else you
have
want.
any.
And I wanted to make sure that
I change my mind too often. I'm too fickle for a tattoo. Oh, good. I hear the wrist is kind of sensitive.
14 plus 5.
You have a pretty confident idea this isn't true.
Right, no worries.
From your memory, Snape has a fully stocked storeroom in his classroom.
After I say, oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, does it go like into your hand then, or no?
But doesn't Snape have...
I'll go check if the neighbors saw anything.
Last time I was in Potions, I could have sworn I seen it.
This is his backup.
I forget how old you have to be to get a tattoo. Isn't it like 18?
Yeah, Snape is a very busy man with a very large
Is there anything else? No.
talent.
Are you feeling okay, mate?
I'm... F off, dude. Panic check.
Okay. Sounds really pretty.
Well,
Did you get like the standard red rose?
There is budding sweat on top of his head. He has a shaved head.
is there anyone nearby? Well, of course there's...
Jesus.
In this direct hallway,
Keep the door shut.
Okay, I didn't know about the parental the parental supervision thing.
Forced open. Not pick up.
The door is about to be forced open.
From before, he did not pick up when you were using it on Aether. So if you're sensing for that now,
No, I'm not
Ugh.
looking.
oh, you're not. Okay.
Nice.
I did target him, though.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna probably open it.
That's my mom's favorite.
Give me the 2d20.
5 plus 5. And 7 plus 5.
Yeah. Another little foxy.
The only thing that you reveal is that this book is a very thick leather, and it's written on titles.
My favorite is a gardenia.
But you catch a word inside that said Mark. He will see you cast a spell, hear Revelio, but not really care if you aim your wand at him, and he will shut the book, pull his
I mean,
wand
I
out,
like
and
a lot of flowers, don't get me wrong, but gardenias are my favorite.
Am I able to...
You need to get out of here. Steinbeck is dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And no, so it's a willpower boost, so that means if he did
I
cast
hope she
the
gets
weapon,
better.
he misfired and it hit the wall.
But you should sign the card just in case.
Does she
The
have
last one
any?
didn't get better. She needs to go this way.
Is she okay, or is she getting like the heavy symptoms?
I'm going to scream for some...
She used to draw a lot, even though she was really strange.
pass out.
They caught her looking for ghosts down in the basement. guess that's pretty bad.
Scream for Snake first.
I can't.
I would instinctively call for Poppy as well, so.
Terrible.
As loud as I can so that the coaches can hear. And Salvex.
When you're bad, they take you away and show you the animals.
And a 12
and you forget.
Oh, good. Okay. She's all better now.
Daddy told me about it.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
But I have been bad. They know I talk to you.
You do not know if you are.
Okay.
They broke the tape. That's how I know. See?
He tries to cast Flipendo again.
My sister works for a hospital, and because she's young and healthy, she gets all of the COVID cases, and I don't think she's ever had it.
I'm not attacking him, just to be very clear. I'm going to...
As in when I'm talking, or on the game itself?
If they know you've seen it, they'll take you away and make you forget.
Oh, gee, I don't know. It's a new mic. I'm still getting used to it.
You can't get inside.
Open the door.
Yeah.
You haven't got a key.
And I will say that you even like put the door.
Sounds like I'm only using one voice. I only have one voice. What do you mean?
That's the meeting.
And the moment that you
different.
Like, look in is solid darkness. Like it may as well be a black wall that you open in on. The battle's over because you are pulled into the room.
Right, I called for help.
The door is slammed shut behind you. And you are in like solid black darkness.
Where's Hannah?
For a good several seconds where you're just like, where the heck am I? You
Hannah's
cast
gone.
Lumos, and even
Bello
the
took her.
darkness seems to like want to swallow Lumos.
What does it matter?
Oh, yeah.
She's not coming back.
My voice shifts around.
So that it seems like
Yeah.
you're casting Lumos, it's still not penetrating much.
Strange, it's true.
You see that Lumos is reflecting off of something.
Fun fact, when I get tired, I start to get a bit of a southern accent.
Toby, you're bleeding.
And it's not because I live in the South, it's because my dad and my great-grandparents were from Missouri. And so I grew up hearing it a lot, and so when I get tired now, that's just what happens. I don't try, it happens though. My mom was born in Texas, so I kind of think it's that. I don't know.
Just going to go over some of the evidence from the flat.
Only when I'm tired, though.
There's a couple of things we'd like you to look at.
There's no need to worry.
Or if I get really sad, I think. My husband points it out to me whenever it happens. It's no use.
I can tell you that you don't already know.
We just need you to confirm a few
Well,
things.
actually,
Nothing major.
you can keep drinking.
Come on then. Kettle's on.
Aside from the 6 glittering archways.
I cannot figure out where this game is supposed to take place, because the accents seem to be all over. I can only really guess it's in Europe.
I'm going to follow
Are we close?
It seems to be. It seems
Is
to be
that her?
Okay. I will follow it to the other side of the room to make sure that everything is not visible.
You do so.
When I'm standing on the other side of the room, did I notice anything as I was walking past
Okay.
the archways or anything
What about this?
on the far side of the room?
We found it in her
There
apartment.
is really nothing remarkable except the uniformity of each archway and the glitteriness of these non-existent veils.
Her name is Mia Green.
Oh, I do have to
I
send you for self-
wouldn't have a guess. Who'd you see?
She was a patient at Delphi House.
She was very close to your mother. She was very protective of her. Sometimes aggressively so.
She knew my
Once you do
father.
so, 5 of the archways vanish, and you
Erica.
dance onto the one that was straight right for you.
Oh
When
no.
I died,
Walked in the room straight?
Mia Green broke into the dispensary.
Oh gosh.
She
Did they
took
see
an
you?
overdose and died.
No, it was more like a half circle shake room.
I'm glad you were with your sister.
Straightforward to the right.
Oh, straightforward to the right. Got it. So if it was labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it would be the fourth door.
Yes.
You're lying.
Great. We can get
Well, thanks.
Great.
We are investigating the
So
possibility
it's like
there's been some
So
mistake.
literally, since I'm standing on the opposite end of this like little semicircle,
We've filed an order with the judge to exhume the body. Until then, I'm going to have to keep you at Delphi House.
Yes, except it's not like they just vanished. It's like the wall literally shifts.
No, I've got it. Wait, we can have it.
That's right.
The veil now is.
Are you doing okay?
So all the glitter seemed to come out.
Yeah, that's a PTSD moment for you. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Absolutely. So if you touch it,
Okay.
it's treated like a thick,
It's
rough,
still
yet
rough though.
laborious type of material. That's like a
We
thin
need to
carpet.
talk.
This will actually reminding you very much of when your class got
Yes.
to experience
Right
the
away.
magic carpet from
Gotta go.
Arabia.
There's an intruder at Delphi House.
Are reminded of that, but you know it's not a magic carpet.
Not you. It's not safe.
I'm going to like draw the.
I'm going.
No, Erica. He's right. There's nothing you can do.
You okay?
You do so.
You're bleeding.
And as you move it to the side,
Google.
it moves easily.
You're like 4 or 5 young, or like?
It's kind of like a shower curtain.
Oh, you said you were like 13, weren't you?
I'm going to call out.
You do not
Bathroom's
Yeah.
down the hall.
That's still young.
Everything that you see is
But-
a study.
Get yourself cleaned up.
You know that the
Yeah.
next immediate
Here, we'll
area
talk.
is enclosed. There's a candlelight and a torchlight in this room.
Yeah, that's only like 4 years ago though, so gotta give yourself some time. PTSD is real.
I need you to give me a. We're gonna do a willpower check this time.
Oh.
That'll kind. Sorry, they'll kind.
Take that. 13 plus 5.
Another fox.
Give me another willpower, just for funsies.
That's 3 foxes. I wonder. I feel like there's another scene with the fox in it that's like later on, and I can't remember when.
Are not made by regular sized spiders. It's either that this area has
Yeah.
stayed stagnant
Hey,
alone
you're safe now.
for
That's
years
what
and
matters.
years, or is made by something more significant. Also adding to that is the fact that it is lit right now. Meaning
I'm sorry you have to deal with the flashbacks. That's no fun.
somewhat recently.
That's rough.
Are there so many cobwebs I can't walk down the corridor? Or
You can walk down the corridor into this significant study, and you even see another doorway through it. Seems to be like torn through.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Through the other door. But there is something about this study that's making you feel itchy on the back of your neck.
There's just so many.
I'm going to enter the subject.
Give me a magic check.
Do love going for. It was a love, I promise. Love was 3, 14. Do love hunting for secrets.
You enter the study, and you immediately see a desk on your left side, very nice, comfortable chair, and a book open. You don't really care to read it.
Hello, Erica.
There's books everywhere.
This chick.
Everywhere. Different pieces of parchment with wells next to them. The ink wells are on dry. There is a sack of some sort between you and the door that's leading onward. The sack looks like it's been kind of like knocked aside by whoever.
You're dead.
Not yet.
I need you to give me a penny check.
Not like the chief inspector or the others.
I don't like her voice, but I do like the character. Or I don't like the character, I like her voice. Swap that. I like her voice a lot.
And behind you, you hear
Oh.
scratching sounds of something.
I'm glad your sister was there to take care of you, though.
His own flesh and blood.
Being there by yourself would have been really bad.
I'm going to glance at the book that was open.
You killed my father.
10
He made me a monster.
Hmm.
He took your mother and locked her away.
Okay, and as I'm looking at that, I'm turning around.
There's another world beneath Delphi House.
Does your family know what happened
Passages and hidden doors to
at
get
that
you there.
prior place?
I gave you the medallion, the key to everything, but you gave it away.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask it its name.
But there's another.
I knew what you meant.
It's right there in front of you.
Crazy chick.
The locks are in the walls. Find one and see for yourself.
Yes, this is physical, and it will deflect
There's
immediately
an
off
old
of the
farm
Salvohexia,
out in
deflecting
the
this one
woods
attack, and
between
you're just
here
like,
and
oh,
Delphi
you're
House.
actually knocked
I'll
backwards
wait for
and
you
find
there.
yourself on the chair.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Don't like that. Would it be able to fit in the other hallway?
Come alone.
Back where you went?
No, the one next to the sack.
Between you and
Well, yeah, it takes some time to build up that trust. You can't just...
very questionable.
No one's gonna just share that right out the gate.
There was no one here. Just one of the girls trying to break into the pharmacy.
I am going to reach for the candle. Am I able to remove
If I knew you were there, everything would have been okay.
The candle has a large, long stalk that you can grab the whole thing and have it, yeah.
Hmm.
Can I tell that
What's going on?
or is it a natural effect?
It looks natural.
I wouldn't be very careful, but,
I wonder what the best ending for this game is.
myself and the spider, and I'm going
Because it doesn't seem like there's really
Am I able to
a
make
super happy ending thus far. At least I've played it twice. And neither ending was ideal.
You okay? Is there anything I can do?
Well, challenge.
I saw her. She was right there.
I don't know what to tell you.
Immediately after it hits,
There's someone buried in her grave.
I'm going to
We have a team out there now.
burn the webs.
We'll run some tests and we can be sure. Let's try and get some sleep. You'll be safe here, I promise you.
For Dex is 12, and willpower is.
I know that's not true.
See,
It's okay.
it launched
Just
it, or it tried to
try not
launch
to worry.
itself right after you
I'm
get
glad you were
it.
able to trust them over time.
But it gets like just under its like jaw, so it's like not.
Sounds like they're good
midair,
people.
but, like, on its,
You sure she
on
didn't
six
say anything?
legs, the other two are stretching
Anything
forward.
that could help us find it.
Just like,
Nothing.
Be downstairs if you need it.
It depends on where you use them, but in your adrenaline state, you know that it can work, but you would have to pick an area that it's not super.
That's really
dense and
good.
elective.
There's a fox picture.
This could cause serious ruptures. What I'm doing here. This is my life's
I'm going
work.
to
Do you
attempt
understand?
to sidestep its legs and get on its side.
It's not
and
for you
I'm
to know.
reaching
Doesn't seem like anything's for me to know.
any
You just do your
bone
job.
of webs
Constantly looking after
that
Erica
might
in a proper fashion.
It keeps
Proper fashion.
telling me to drag to explore, but there's not really anything to do other than go back and forth. Peeping around the corner.
Nap is one.
You just rip it from end to end, and then you have a wad of.
Well, it sounds like you adjusted pretty well with your new family. Or with your family. I shouldn't say new, sounds like you've been there a while.
I'm going to light it with the intent of lighting all of the webs on fire. I just don't want to get caught.
It starts to
It sounds like it was meant to be.
move a little bit, especially as it's seeing you like burn some of what it made, and you're lighting the bottom on fire. It's like,
I wish I could foster. We just don't have that kind of room here. It's expensive to have a house in California.
It's making its way towards you, and once it's within a meter of you, it lights, and it actually goes up pretty quick. So it's not
You know,
a flame. What are you doing?
I am going to drop the bigger fire onto.
I found a key. A key to the hidden place.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, that's good.
He's dead.
What? Who died?
My dad is dead.
Is there? Okay.
Let's go to a different.
No, I couldn't stop it.
The chick who plays Erica reminds me of Black Swan for some reason.
It doesn't matter what I do, they're going to take me and they're going to make me bleed. They're going to make me forget him.
We're gonna be harsh here.
And it actually successfully catches several, like a big bundle.
It's a movie. It was a really trippy psychological thriller type movie. I forget the act. I'm terrible with names, so the actresses in that. But it's essentially a movie about a ballerina and the stresses that she goes through, and she starts having weird, trippy dreams and whatnot. Oh, heck yeah, I've seen Harry Potter. I read the books too, but I only got through 1 through 4 because the 5th one, at the time I could not get through it, and to this day, I'm getting grief for not finishing the series. But I've seen all the movies.
4 + 5. You trip on your way and catch yourself on the egg sack that was knocked over. And you're just like, it's an egg sack of more acromantulas, Jesus Christ. It deals you an additional 3 damage on your foot.
Well, getting on the other side of the door
Nice.
is my best option. I can also do everything I can to desperately scramble to get on the other side of the door.
I keep hearing that they're gonna reboot and make it into a TV series.
Up in her room, I did what I can, but she's not saying much.
Cook is dead and she was there. She must know more than she's telling me.
Doesn't look good, I'll give you that.
Yeah. What? The detective is in on it? Okay, should I follow or leave? What do you think? Follow or leave?
That it's possible, but they don't have thingies. So you can like wait there.
Hermione is one of my favorites, but I think Daniel Radcliffe was Lupin's my favorite character, hands down. But what do you think? Follow through the door or completely abandon everybody?
There's no sound in this room, but there's also no sound where you came. In other words, you don't hear the spider, you don't even hear the fire crackling, you don't feel any heat coming from the door. It's like that room now no longer exists.
I'm leaning towards leaving.
I dust myself off and check my stomach.
It is still there, very much real.
Okay, you're right. We'll follow.
15 natural. Perfect. You resist the poisoning. Great. And you're like,
I must resist my temptation to take the easy route and just leave.
Very amateur-esque round, if I can.
Okay, we'll open the door. Oh yeah, it's locked, I forgot.
You're gonna hesitate before doing so, but eventually you're gonna have to let go of the door. And then you
Okay, she's leaving anyway.
and you realize that the only light in here besides your own Lumos spell comes from a blue flame. Just straight ahead from
Interesting music choice.
flame under a black cauldron. And once again, as you approach, it's like the room is manifesting more and more.
What is she doing?
Details. And so you can see the ceiling now. It's slightly domed, like it's the kind of castle-like doming every so often type of structure.
Okay.
An old British structure that they use to try to keep.
I'm going. Okay, we're out here now.
Sometimes works, sometimes it. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I tried to follow and ended up leaving anyway, so I did both.
Beyond that, the cauldron is actively boiling. There's something currently inside of it, but with the limited light, even from your own spell, it's hard to discern a color. But based on what you can see,
Jeez. Do you have a favorite book from Harry Potter? Or a favorite movie?
Just to the left of that, there is a side table that's actually kind of nicely curving along the edge of the cauldron, like there. On that little side table is 3 goblets.
I'm gonna do something. Give me a second. I can try to maneuver a bit.
And you're mystified, but then you look up and see double doors that were not there before.
I thought you said
Dumbledore. You see Dumbledore.
Yeah, they get excited because they're doing a Harry Potter D&D.
And if you were to approach them and touch them, they may as well be made of ice, based on how thick the layer of ice is.
Oh, there you go. Okay, give me just a second.
And say, you are not what you are meant to be. I don't know who you are.
Okay, hopefully this is a little better because the mic blocks a bit.
No, I actually just followed back like, I was looking for a way out.
Yeah, like I said, it's a hybrid, so they took general D&D rules and kind of meshed it with RPG game type mechanics, and they created a Harry Potter D&D game. So my husband's DMing, and now, yeah, there's only 2 of them, but yeah, it's exciting because you get to nerd out in multiple levels.
So much rogue volume that it reminds you of Dumbledore, actually, because of how wide they are, but you cannot see who they are. Like
Next time I'm on, they won't be doing it. They only do it once a week. Dang chick keeps drugging me. Yeah. We've done other ones too. We've done a Link. We've done a Zelda themed.
A rabbit.
I know.
They
nah,
see visions of the
there's only 2.
For wealth and power.
This chick sounds like an elf from Lord of the Rings.
See without a butterfly. That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you.
Hey, thanks for dropping by if you're just joining.
She's trapped, Erica. Join me.
I am declining this time.
Together we can save.
Join the dark side. I say that every time. This is different.
He didn't love you. He was grooming you to take your mother's place. Is that what you want? Or will you join me?
Can people just not take no for an answer here?
Destroy Lucian and set your mother free.
You killed him. In my life. Yeah. It's true. This chick is a murderer and she wants you to join her. No thanks. I'm good. This is trippy. Yeah, no matter what this lady's intentions were, she's a murderer at the end of the day. Get away.
She would tell me about the future. Wonderful things that only she could see.
There's no papers, no books, nothing like that. I want you to
I'd tell me about the past.
Yeah.
About a great priestess.
The magic in here is too complicated and thick for you to really discern a lot of detail about anything that stands out.
Why did you bring me here?
I'll describe to you also.
Because this is where it all began.
The entire room that you're in is that depending on where you're standing, your body
Your father made it.
distorted. In other words,
Breathe
like
it
that
in.
feeling where you're on
Yeah.
I can make you do anything. I can
like,
turn
you know,
you
you're
into a
near
murderer.
the edge of a cliff or like a
I
sharp
can
slope
make you
or whatever,
cut your
and, like,
I
you almost feel-
hate this room.
you almost feel that
Oh, no worries.
body
You're good.
almost, like, ebbing towards it.
Little housewarming present.
It's
Perfume.
Yeah.
almost that feeling.
There's a lot of gray in the world, but some things are pretty black and white.
I like the rabbits best. They're my favorite.
And killing people's kind of on the do not do side.
I actually hate balance.
Okay.
He has fear of flying, and that's somewhat related to heights and whatnot. But that's the heights and stuff more logical feelings and balance.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. No problem. Seems I cannot avoid having her wake up outside.
They were her favorite.
Oh, you guys have already been doing competitions? I thought that wasn't a thing yet. Or at least it's not here.
I was falling around me.
I'm taking these to Doc Ballard. We'll make it perfect.
My brother was in a dance. He was in dance in high school.
Magic checks. One will be for your astronomy classes, and one will be for your history and magic classes.
What do you think he burned in that?
In case you didn't know, killing is bad.
You know.
What do you think it did to you?
Ironic part of planets is that even though it is the largest planet, it is rarely the source of joy, due to the runic or the ruinous nature of that birth sign. Jupiter is often associated with
You deserve it.
You deserve
it. Yes.
Terrorists.
I do.
The most dancing I
But
did
your
was I was
friends
in
are
guard,
innocent.
so I had to.
And so is your mother.
It's like dancing with flags and whatnot.
Your mother had that mark.
Gotcha.
It's why your father wanted her.
Are you
It's
back
why
in
they
school
want you
already?
to.
I get the feeling
A girl
King Arthur may not be
to
correct.
stare into the flames and see the
Like, all my
future.
friends the way, like, what is it, I
Let's have a history.
Okay, in video games, it's fine. Let's say that.
Here, Professor Bid in your head.
And you're blind.
He
He was one of them. See for
You
yourself.
hear him droll about how birth dates and birth
No, I haven't seen it yet.
symbolism and how we
That's one of those that it's on our list of things to watch, but we can't.
and you do remember
We're very limited
back-
on when we
back
can
in
watch
your
stuff.
second year of the very early days of magic.
Okay.
Your father convinced Lucy.
I know a lot of schools are
that
going
by
back
adding
early,
science
so
to ritual, they
I
could
don't
see
know.
into the future
You were
and
warned
control it.
by Professor early on
Your mother was the
that
missing
history
piece.
is subjective on who survived the history.
Oh, are you in school already?
So those who are considered heroes may have been some of
Yeah, you guys went back really early.
You liar.
All I've shown you.
Yeah. Why wouldn't
You've seen.
I know. I have a backlog of movies I haven't watched yet.
How can you let them get away with it?
I don't believe in killing.
But they do. And they won't let anyone get in their way.
You feel nothing really magical about it at all.
I attempt to pick it up.
Coco wanted to talk.
As soon as your fingers grab it,
I mean, we did manage to watch Hamilton last night. That was the first time I'd ever seen it.
He was a threat to you.
also as soon as you grab it,
I saved
other
you.
planets drop and like start bouncing and rolling around. And you look around, and the illusion of the
You
planet
don't have to
is gone,
trust me.
and it's a bunch of fruit.
But you know there's something going on here.
Yeah, schools around here are starting August 5th.
If I'm wrong,
I don't know what day of the week that is. I think that's a Monday.
but if I'm right,
Or I think that's a
only
Wednesday.
you can put an end to this.
There is.
Go back alone.
Get away from me.
Which one was Earth? I mean,
I will
which
never
one's Earth
go with
and
you.
green apple?
Got it. Okay.
You eat the green apple, you regain 3 HP.
Well, she's leaving. You're not in school.
HP is what disaster on the cake there. My foot was one thing, you know? Alright. I want
Fantastic job with the casting in this.
I lunged it.
She looks like Amelia Clark.
Your Poppy's voice in your head also when you're like, I'm gonna feed this on into your character, just like, should I kill it? And then you hear Poppy in your head go, no, dummy, you keep this skin on. It's extra nutrients for the potion drinker. You're like, alright. Just toss it in. There's a big wet plop as it actually splashes out of the potion and like
This is
threatens to, like,
very
burn
different
you.
from my other playthroughs.
And the simmering, boiling potion suddenly turns a very sunny tone of yellow. And then actually evens out, and then starts like swirling, simmering, not an active boil. The flame remains blue. Now the question is, do you
Yeah?
drink it, or do you keep
Oh, did you get it like a pixie cut?
So I need 3 ingredients. So I imagine that the potion is not something I would want to apply until all 3 ingredients are there.
Erica.
I'm going to go.
Jesus, I've been looking everywhere. What happened? Where did you go?
you imagine you're
You need to go.
Oh yeah, I literally saw this.
She's
It's okay. There's no one here. It's just you and me.
You're going to spin around the room.
Yeah.
Swear you're now seeing
I cannot keep this guy alive.
Ray, and you're like,
It's like he has a death wish.
and you're like, there, and like,
I killed him.
Yeah, good for you. That's a cute haircut.
You need to move.
I was supposed to get my hair done on Saturday, and now everything's closed again.
You can't take any chance.
Yeah, if you're joining, thanks for dropping in.
You have to do whatever it takes.
I've told you no, woman.
Take this. Promise me.
No.
If you need it, use it.
like dense, deep pond where it's like, sorry.
I'm not
And as you step out onto this
Promise
fresh
me.
foliage, you are hit with smells of very
What happened?
vegetation
What's going on? All the lights went off.
outside.
Hey guys, if you're coming in just now, thanks for joining.
Ceiling, but just past that, like you see treetops, but there may as well be sunlight coming down. It's a very discombobulating feeling. On top of the still somewhat feeling falling. You approach and you are just touching like the edge of the dirt.
Okay.
And you hear Merlin speak again.
This
And you
is
say,
tedious. Oh my gosh.
I never met my parents. I was actually raised by a man.
Can't see anything. What the heck? Here we go.
He taught me many things about salves, potions, healing the sick.
Oh, she still killed him. Oh. I just wasn't there for it.
Stay here. No matter what happens, do not leave this.
Don't go back in there.
You see
It's dangerous. I don't want you to get hurt.
different things that are like readily available that you're like, in which like pay more attention.
I don't go. It'll never end.
Lavender, you see jazzberries, you see a lemon, you see rose, you see a water lily, you see green flaglings.
This is probably the most roundabout one playthrough I've done thus far. Like, it doesn't necessarily make sense.
Erica, you can't be in here. Toby needs her treatment.
Wake up.
They're looking for you. They found a body in the garden. I think you might be unwell. Please, let me help you.
Wake her up.
That's too dangerous. It's her treatment. You can't just pull her out. It takes time.
Think of something.
Once before the tube's out, she's going to start to fit. But I give her some epinephrine and Cabinet. I have to put it straight in her heart.
I love how Erica says, "No, I'm not a killer," and takes the gun anyway. You know, it seems to be about an hour and a half each time.
Toby. We have to wake her up. You have to take the tubes out. Do something.
I'd say give it another like 10 minutes or so. Blah. So many bodily fluids in this game. Ooh. Can you move? Get out of here.
It isn't safe. Can you move? I need to go.
It's okay. We'll wait for you.
This isn't real. You're like slicing through, like as if there's on a piece of paper. You're like cutting across it. But
they'll wait.
Doesn't dissipate, but it like seems to cut across the grass and these plants that you see in front of you, and it slices away.
That one was 3 hours because I played through it twice. So yeah, like roughly an hour and a half each time. You caught me on the second playthrough, which is why it was so long.
Erica. What's happened? It's me.
Hello.
Please.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I'm gonna play through this thing. Supposedly there's some pretty rare endings you can get. I have no idea. I would probably need a map to actually get to it.
Just talk to me.
Give me your medallion.
Erica, please.
You were able to pluck a nice
You're not sense.
Raspberries are larger than grapes. Half the size of a tennis ball, like,
You need to calm down. You're scaring me.
I think I'm gonna try to get a capture card, and then I can play the things on the Switch.
I know you've been taking the girls, doing experiments.
It's not an experiment, it's their
I'm
treatment.
hearing something about potions, and
The girls are sick. We help them. We make them better.
I think he's putting him through like, the trials of Merlin, like something that he came up with.
You're dangerous. More dangerous than you know.
Chief Inspector wanted to talk to me. He was going to warn me about something. About you.
I left you alone with him, and he had his throat cut by a woman who's been dead for 20 years. You're not well, Erica. You have to let me treat you.
No. Heck no.
Instead of walking into the galaxy,
My God, what have you done?
you walked directly into a cave.
The door. Let's go with that.
Open the door.
No, Erica. There's nothing for you in there but madness.
This one's going on longer than last time.
A very long time.
Whew.
It doesn't have to be that way. Let me be your family.
Oh yeah, what color do you want to go with?
Please.
Go bright pink? Like bubblegum pink?
Put the gun down.
I don't think so, buddy.
Mia Green is dead, Erica.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. You just, you sneeze and, oh man, I didn't put the safety on. Ooh, that'd be pretty. Does anyone else think that this chick looks like Emilia Clarke, or is that just me?
You will, unfortunately, if you are engaged for that, you will have to walk directly in front of it. There is going to be about a meter between its feet.
Hey, you could do both. Undertones of blue and overtones of red.
Give me another dex check.
Just gotta be careful you don't get the purple.
You will trip. Unfortunately, based on a rock that you did not see from the shadow of its feet. With the light coming down, and there was a rock right there behind its feet, its foot shadow. And you, I rolled snake eyes. And you will trip on the rock and catch yourself, but you will have caught the way directly in front of it. You will have to re-engage sneak and see what the roll is. It starts to stir at the sound in front of you.
5 plus 5.
Or purple.
It's rolling awareness with
Yeah, you can do either way. I think that would look great, especially with the short hair.
and you were able to make your way past. Make your way
Burn, baby, burn.
the ultimate mouth of the cave. Its very mouth. You see the dawning sun rising. Here's like cool and out. And you step outside. give me a or this is like a awareness check.
And that is the end, I think.
So 4 plus 5 for 9. Okay. There's like a lot of 4s.
You have been unfortunately.
Yeah, just be done with it.
Anyway, how do you use your
I'm going to go for...
Yeah, there you go. Gosh dang it, I got the same ending as last time. Oh, I still got a trophy. Okay. Oh, there's 2. Any others? Yeah, I got Foxy! I think that one was for getting all of the scenes that have a fox in it. I think we do. I think we have PS4 Plus. I think that's how we got this, was through that. Erica? Or Tomb Raider. I didn't see that. I can check that out, for sure. This is kind of cool, but the remote is changing color along with the screen. I think that's kind of a cool detail.
I also just realized there's a whole scene in I'm not going to say his name because it's not the character, but...
Okay. I'm probably going to keep it short today. But, yeah, I'll definitely look into those 2 games, for sure. Thank you for the suggestions. I will be on tomorrow, because then I won't have background noise. I promise. It'll just be me. And it might be a different game. We'll see. If I can get those things downloaded, then I'll just go along that way. I'm not sure how many other times I can play Erica and get something different, because it seemed like I got a lot of different stuff this time, but I think I feel like I might have exhausted all my endings that I could possibly get. Oh really? Okay. Tomb Raider is one of those that my parents always tell me that, oh yeah, we watched that when you were a kid, when you were really little, and I have 0 memory of it. So okay. I'll give it a shot. I don't mind. Whew. Yeah, I'm in Cali, California, and I'm an hour behind. It's today. I don't know how long the guys are gonna be on the D&D kick, so I am ending a little bit. I'm ending earlier than I normally would. And Allie, I know you're... Be prepared to be... How would I be confused? I'm interested now.
And I cut it over the cauldron so I don't waste any of the texture.
Let me know how I would be confused. That you've intrigued me.
And with enough wherewithal to not cut too deeply. However...
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm used to going to like 11 or 12. I don't think I could easily do another playthrough of this and get a different ending, because I wouldn't know what else to pick to be different. Yeah. Man. Yep, 9:51. Oh, those are the hard ones. Hey, other folks, if you're dropping in for the first time, thanks for coming in. Feel free to follow and see where this journey goes, because I am probably going to branch out on the next stream and pick something different. If you have a suggestion, feel free to drop it in the comments. We've got Tomb Raider and was it Titan Raid? I forgot what the name was. My apologies. I might also try, we have a Star Wars game. I might try that one. But yeah, thanks for joining, and thanks for chatting. It's always fun. And I will be back on tomorrow, okay? You're in a hidden temple, water explodes out, so you have to do parkour off a plank onto another plank, and why is it always the water temples I hear are the pain in the butts? Titanfall. Okay. We'll remember that. Titanfall 2, Tomb Raider. Both with T's. Okay. I will look them up, and I will see which one is feasible for me to download. I do take note. Well, if you're, again, people who are just dropping in, I'm about to sign off, but feel free to follow. I'm going to be back on again tomorrow at around 8 o'clock. So. Okay. Oh, I'll give it a watch. I do post my streams onto YouTube as well. So, that's a thing. Well, if I think it's hard, I'll let you know. There are things that I get stuck on and it takes me forever. I'm also, other than Spider-Man, this, and Assassin's Creed, pretty much anything's game, because I've played those three, and Sims. Well, I am gonna say bye now, because I know the guys are kind of loud. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Thanks, Allie, for the suggestions. I will look into those. And I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. And stay safe. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Alright? Everybody's got a water temple that they hate. Oh man. Alright. Take care, guys. Have a good night or day, wherever you are. And I'll see you later. I'm not surprised. Water temples seem to be the hardest ones. Alright, for real. I'm out. Have a good night. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.